This is a Saturday Morning TVLog from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog, and this time around, it's the All-New Popeye Hour, brought to us by Hanna-Barbera and King Feature Syndicate. Hello everyone, and greetings to my fellow YouTubers. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D. This, of course, is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So today's Saturday Morning TV Log is the all-new Popeye Hour. That's right. Now, boy, after such a long absence and what have you, This was definitely a big surprise comeback for some of these old school toon characters. Now, main toon characters would soon follow after this, but I'll explain about that later. Anyway, the all-new Popeye Hour. It was a big hour-long show bringing back the return of the spinach-loving comic strip sailor known as Popeye, originally premiering on CBS on September 9th, 1978. The show was produced by the folks at Hanna-Barbera along with King Feature Syndicate, who of course distributes the popular comic strip, which they tried to retain the style of the original Thimble Theater comic strip while complying with the prevailing content restrictions on violence, which that was understandable. The show featured the main characters, which of course were Popeye, Olive Oil, Bluto, and Wimpy. But they did some others that were... Now, aside from them, there were some others, including Sweet Pea, Poop Deck Pappy, Eugene the Jeep, and Popeye's quadruplet nephews. Now, his outfit was reverted to his sailor's uniform, except for his cap, which was retained, but as the white Navy hat. Now, Bluto's name was restored, as it had erroneously been changed to Brutus for the early 1960s Popeye cartoons. And Olive Oil also reverted to her 1930s look. Now, at the start of each episode, it had 3 segments, which were a Popeye segment, then Popeye's Treasure Hunt, and Dinky Dog, which was a non-segment about the misadventures of an enormous sheepdog that was later spawned to its own show. Which, if I happen to try and watch that, I'll save that for a future Saturday Morning TV Log. After that, there would be... The following year, another segment would be added called the Popeye Sports Parade. Now, because of restrictions on violence on television cartoons for children at the time, Popeye did not throw punches in retaliation to Bluto. He often lifted him with his own hands or with machinery and hurled him away. Now, and here's some more. Each episode also contained a Psa Interstitial, called a safety tip or a health tip, just like the all-new Super Friends Hour did the previous year. About things they include, but are not limited to, like washing hands before dinner, brushing teeth, nutrition, crossing the street the right way, protection against sunburn, spray paint, safety, and a whole lot more. Some of those include an anthropomorphic wolf named Mr. No-No who would engage in dangerous or destructive activities like consuming toxic substances, drinking alcohol, and smoking. He would tend to get Popeye's nephews, Pip-Eye, Peep-Eye, Poop-Eye, and Popeye to do the same until he is either stopped in some way or turned away by Popeye. Yes. And always says a little bit more, and always and in the end says Popeye the Sailor Man, just like the theme. Yes, it does retain the popular theme song, which of course was done by Sammy Lerner. Of course, Hoyt Curtin, who is no stranger to doing the music for Hanna-Barbera, was the composer, and Curtin arranged the Popeye theme song. Yeah. Now, each segment was about 7 minutes long, and Let me tell you, it was just so funny. I've seen a little bit of this, but in its syndicated version. But I'll get to that too later on. The show came, the full series came to an end in 1981, and then was shortened to a half hour and was retitled The Popeye and Olive Comedy Show. The show added two new segments. The first was prehistoric Popeye, similar to the Flintstones, who recently made a bit of a comeback a few years back. And the second segment was Private Olive Oil, where Olive and the character Alice the Goon join the army, then proceed to drive their drill sergeant, Sergeant Bertha Blast, nuts, yet impress their base commander, Colonel Crumb. Now, of course, this cartoon is based on the idea of the Goldie Hawn flick, Private Benjamin. However, that same year, Hanna-Barbera was also concurrently producing a virtually identical concept with sitcom characters Laverne and Shirley, which premiered on ABC, who aired their show that same year in 1981. Which I still have yet to talk about that show. I've been wanting to, though. Anyway, after 4 seasons were produced and aired with 56 overall episodes, and with its total of segments, there were 336 cartoons. The show ended, and what have you, let me see. The show ended in September of 1982. But however, it continued in reruns for one more year. And then they were immediately sold to local stations and nationwide syndication. Let's see here. Now, the show's also been released on video and DVD. And during the time these cartoons were in production, CBS aired the Popeye Valentine's Special, which came on out February 14th, Valentine's Day itself in 1979. In the UK, BBC aired a half-hour version called The All-New Popeye Show from the early 80s to 2004. Now, unlike cartoon series produced by Hanna-Barbera in the 70s, this show did not contain a laugh track. Now, of course, The All-New Popeye Show would also be used for the syndicated version, as I'm pretty sure it was on syndication. I might be wrong, but I know it was later seen on the Family Channel, aka, later Freeform. But after that, this has never been seen again, not even on Cartoon Network or Boomerang. I've seen a little bit of some of this. Now, the syndicated version can currently be seen on Amazon Prime Video as Popeye the Continuing Adventures. That can also be seen on Tubi as well. And YouTube has it as well as All-New Popeye. So, if you're looking for it may not be full episodes, but you can find segments though. Anyway, the voice acting cast includes Jack Mercer, who once again does the voice of the title character, just like he did in the actual old school tunes that were originally produced by Paramount under Max Fleischer's famous studios. Now, this would be his last time of doing this until his death in December of 1984, just 15 months later after the show's actual cancellation. Mercer also voiced Poop Deck Pappy, plus Pip-Eye and Peep-Eye. Voicing Bluto is none other than Sam the Butcher of the Brady Bunch fame, Alan Melvin, who, of course, he was no stranger to Hanna-Barbera, as he also voiced Magilla Gorilla, as well as, Brizzlehound in the It's the Wolf segment on the Chattanooga Cats. And also, the following year after this show premiered, he also lent his voice to King Features Syndicate's other tune. That was the Flash Gordon cartoon produced by rival studio Filmation. Voicing Olive Oil is Marilyn Schreffler, who would do voice acting at Hanna-Barbera and other studios. She also did the vocal effects for Sweet Pea, as well as Alice the Goon, Pooh-Bye, and Popeye, as well as Popeye's other nemesis, the Sea Hag. Dawes Butler, best known for voicing Yogi Bear, Huckleberry Hound, Snagglepuss, and a ton of other characters. And Hanna-Barbera voiced Wimpy. Don Masick, best known for voicing Scooby-Doo and a lot of other characters, did the vocal effects of Eugene the Jeep. There were also other voice actors including Julie Bennett, Jackie Joseph, Frank Nelson, Hal Smith, John Stephenson, who did the voice of Mr. No-No, voice guy Frank Welker, and Rowan Martin's laughing alumni Joanne Worley as Sergeant Blast. Bertha Blast is, I was saying. That's so I better put in the Bertha so that way you wouldn't get mixed up with the Sergeant Blast from the Wacky Races. But anyway, since I've seen most of this show, but not everything, but I'm just gonna say this show's not too bad. I'll just have to try and find ways to try and find more of these so I can see what some of these are like. I haven't really taken the time to actually see them. The prehistoric Popeye or even the private olive oil episodes. Anyway, the first DVD set came out in 2000 by Right On Home Video with 18 segments. A few years later, Popeye and Friends Volume 1 featured 8 unedited episodes got released, but the series has yet to be released on DVD completely. Now, 4 years later, after the show had ended, Popeye would return, and on the same network on CBS in Popeye and Son, which I'll save that for a future Saturday Morning TVLog as well. Which he and Olive now have a child named Junior, who doesn't like spinach, but I'll talk about that when I get to that show, alright? Enough said. So anyway, what are your thoughts on the All-New Popeye Hour? You can tell me what you think of the show in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, be a part of the Big D Nation. And stay tuned for my spoiler-free review of the brand new Hotel Transylvania Transformania later on tonight. So if you like this video, you may want to consider checking out some of these previous Saturday Morning TV logs. In the upper left-hand corner, I'm giving you last week's Saturday Morning TV log in pole position from 1984. In the upper right-hand corner is my Saturday Morning TV log for a show I just mentioned that was based on their King Feature Syndicate comic strip that was Flash Gordon. Or if you'd like, go to the bottom to the left-hand corner and see the Saturday Morning TV log I did for the all-new Super Friends Hour. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Saturday Morning TV logs, then I'm your guy. Oh, and I've got a special announcement. I'm just one step away from 400 subscribers. So, we'll hope for the best. I'll get to it sooner or later. Anyway, thanks for watching. Next week's Saturday Morning TV log is... well, I can't give it to you because this is still a vote. And now it's unfortunately at a three-way tie now. Because remember, you have less than a week to give me your vote for my 100 Saturday Morning TV. Well, now it's a three-way tie between Muppet Babies, TMNT, and the Snorks with 4 each. Alvin the Chipmunk still right behind with 3. Dungeons & Dragons still has yet to score. So please give me your votes whenever you can ASAP. The deadline for this is 7 o'clock Central Time, Friday night, and then when that comes, I will give you the winning tune, and it'll be my featured Saturday Morning TV log for next week, number 100. So thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.